A very good day, my dear undergraduate and postgraduate students. Look at the topic over here, free radicals. Free radicals and cell engineering. Of course, it finds a space in your Robbins and other standard textbooks. A very good day, my dear postgraduate and undergraduate students. I have chosen this topic of free radicals because it has represented itself in both your question papers, the undergraduates as well as the postgraduates. Strangely, though the examiners were taken aback for the UG paper correction, it was staring at us. So we shall see what it is. Whether it is a small topic, a short note, or an essay, think of the subheadings. The subheadings will take you to the answer. And in this case, look at the spectrum of subheadings over here. And until this place of summary, it is common to both the UG and the PG. And towards the end, I have given a special mention for the postgraduates. And this is an element, in the center of which you have got the protons and the neutrons. And towards the peripheral orbits, you have got the electrons. It is said, though I do not know much of chemistry, that there is a pair of or an even number of electrons in the outermost orbit. And when it becomes uneven, the thing happens. What is it? We shall see. So it can occur as a product of normal cellular metabolism. A free radical can be defined as an atom or molecule containing one or more unpaired electrons in the outermost orbit. Let us forget the word valency and other things. Therefore, it is capable of independent existence. The odd number of electrons of a free radical makes it unstable, short-lived, and highly reactive. This is probably the basis of your atom bomb or the hydrogen. They extract the electrons from the other components or compounds to become stable. Also, it can set in a reaction cascade which can lead to a damage to a cell. The reactive oxygen species and the nitrogen species are important in many pathways. So, this gentleman, Moses Gomberg, from the American Chemical Society again, was the discoverer of this free radical. Though there are the harmful effects of this free radicals, there are some beneficial effects also, as in the immune function, as well as the signaling pathway in mitogenic response. So there is mitosis, at the same time there is a control. The damages can occur whenever there is excess production of the ROS or the RNS on one side. There can be the deficiency of the enzymes or non-enzymatic antioxidants. So excess of this ROS production can lead to damage of the lipids, proteins, as well as the DNA. So look at this. So there is a single unpaired electron. This has got an exorbitant amount of energy that can damage not only the human body but the earth itself. And there is an antioxidant which delivers another electron so that it becomes stable and paired. So this particular diagram I would like you people to have in your mind. This obviously we'll be knowing in one of the first few chapters of Robbins it comes. You find that there is a oxidation and then the oxidants that are there. You find that there is a formation of the free radicals. Look at this minus and plus, they are all the free radicals that are being produced. And there are the various antioxidants also. such as the superoxide dismutase, xanthine oxidase, GP3, GR3, etc., that can lead to a more stable. For example, ultimately there is a water and oxygen molecule that is being produced. This is a basic principle of it. If possible, you people can have it in your mind, but let it be in some corner. The damage to the body by means of the free radicals. Where do we get them from? So it is a more of a school diagram, courtesy solutions, but worth it. It can be ultraviolet light, it can be inflammation, metabolism from the mitochondrion, smoking, all of us say, ionizing radiation. We are very well aware of various pollutants and so on can lead to a damage. All these topics of free radicals, radiation injury, as well as the Warburg effect are all interlinked to each other. I hope you people develop a feel of it. So this is a free radical and its inactivation, almost what we had seen in the previous picture. So there is the xanthine oxidase or the catalase. Ultimately, you get the stable form of it. But sometimes you find that there can be a Fenton reaction, hydroxyl is being produced, which can damage the lipids, DNA, or the proteins, what I had mentioned in the previous slide. So coming back to it, how do you define it? A substance present, it is in low concentration, but significantly reduces the oxidation of the substrate. They reduce the repair effects. So as a result of which, there is a dangerous complication or a damage that can be caused. So they are also considered to be scavengers of the free radicals as such, these antioxidants. How do you classify the antioxidants? According to their locations. It can be in the plasma, cell membrane, or intracellular. And accordingly, you have got plasma antioxidants are ascorbic acid, vitamin C, bilirubin, uric acid, transparent ceruloplasmin, and beta carotene. Cell membrane, tocopherol, alpha tocopherol is from vitamin E. And intracellular can be superoxide dismutase, catalase, glutathione peroxidase. So this is one of the antioxidants that we are seeing, superoxide dismutase. It is a group of metalloenzymes also present in all the cells. It is the first line of defense as such. Whenever there is a free radical, it inactivates it. And these are other things it has been aligned with. For example, copper zinc superoxide dismutase, magnesium superoxide dismutase, copper superoxide dismutase. And this is the reaction that it facilitates. So there can be the hydroxyl, and this is being inactivated to water and oxygen. Enzymatic antioxidants. And again, another enzymatic antioxidant is the catalase, C8. It is an iron-dependent enzyme, mostly found in the liver and the erythrocytes, but in low amounts it can be found in the brain, skeletal muscle, as well as the heart. So catalase again, it causes an inactivation. Hydrogen peroxide is being inactivated to water and oxygen. This is the thing that happens. So there is the free radical and then the hydrogen peroxide free radical by means of the catalase as well as glutathione peroxidase. You find that there's a balanced oxygen and water that is being produced. What are the harmful effects of the free radicals? One is in the biomolecules. Carbohydrates, glycation increases the susceptibility of the proteins. Nucleic acid, it can cause a break in the DNA and the fragmentation of the bases. It can result in cytotoxicity and mutations. So there is a list of the major diseases thanks to semantic scholar that I took it from. So strangely, it is not very alphabet, but then it is in an orderly manner that is easier for us to recollect. I would like you people to kindly go through the entire list. It is worth its weight in gold. Thank you, semantic scholar. The harmful effects as such. Diabetes mellitus for the destruction of the islet cells, cataract, male infertility, aging, cirrhosis, others such as Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, as well as the muscular dystrophy. Probably this is aging. Respect old age, it is your future. The free radicals, look at the various things. I had mentioned it, the schematic, you people can draw it in your exam. Lipids, there is a peroxidation, membrane damage. Proteins, there is a thiol oxidation and then disruption of the normal ion gradient. Ultimately, there is an activation, deactivation of the enzyme systems. There can be a cell injury. DNA, altered gene expression. And there is a depletion of the ATP. There is disruption of the normal ion gradient leading to a cell injury. These are the effects of the free radicals. Schematically, you people can draw this. It is a good picture as such. This is again a very amateurish way of representing pathological role of free radicals. So many diseases are being acquainted with it. Aging, rheumatoid arthritis, diabetes, liver, asthma, cataract, cardiovascular, hypertension, atherosclerosis, neurodegenerative, as we had mentioned, Alzheimer's or Parkinson's disease. This is an important, again, in a basic picture, phagocytosis. So this is, imagine that there is a cell over here and there is a cell membrane. There is an invagination of the cell membrane and there is, you find that this will be the pinocytic vacuole that is getting formed. And the edges fuse, you get a phagocytic vacuole that is present. At the same time, you find that it requires a lot of energy, and this is exactly what we are supposed to write in phagocytosis as such. So oxygen to oxygen reactive species. Similarly, the hydroxyl. All of this attack the bacteria and kill. So there is a penton reaction that is promoting the formation of hydroxyl and also the nitrous oxide. So this is important in phagocytosis. So the free radicals, again, what are also damage that can be caused by it? So there is a spectrum of it. I am not going to repeat it. You people can go through it and recollect. This is more elegant and beautiful because it is reproduced. Again, the same picture, the same content, but in a different box. How you live today is how you live your life. A beautiful saying.